Hey, shalom. Welcome back. We are continuing with our directed Hebrew immersion in the book of Exodus 32. Today we will be starting with verse 18. May Adonai bless you, may he safeguard you, may he protect you in these dark times. May you be guarded in your goings and your comings and all that you do. And may you have supernatural memory with Hebrew. All right, let's go ahead and get started. As I said, we are in Exodus chapter 32, verse 18. Let's scan it first, shall we? Vayomer ein kol ra'anot gevurah ve'ein kol ra'anot chalusha kol ra'anot anochi shomea. Sorry, still got a bit of a cold going on there. Hopefully the voice is okay for you guys. So let's go ahead and pick it apart now. The very first word, Vayomer. Then he said, right? So Yomer is he will say, or he is saying. And the Vav conversive, that changes that to make it into and he said, or then he said. Construct chain. Da ein da kol da ra'anot gevurah. So Vayomer, and he said, ein, it is without or it is not. Kol, this is kuf, vav, lamed, sound of or voice of. Ra'anot, ayin, nun, vav, tav. This is the construct form of the verb ra'ana, infinitive construct. Ayin, nun, hey. Now, this verb can mean a lot of things. Ra'ana, there are many homographs. It can be to answer, to oppress, like subdue, to sing. It can be sometimes to shout. So this could be answering or singing or perhaps even shouting of Gevurah, Gimel, Beit, Shurek, Reish, Aleph, Gevurah, which is like greatness. So perhaps Not Gevurah, singing of a victory. It's not a victory song, or the sound of victory shouting. Ve'ein, and it is not Kol, sound of Ra'anot, again the same verb, singing or shouting, etc., of Chalusha, Chet, Lamed, Shurik, Shin, Hey. Now this is the only time this word appears in Tanakh, and in context with Gevurah, Chalusha, it likely means defeat, right? So, Vayomer, then he said, Da ein da kol da anot gevurah. So ein kol anot gevurah. It's not the sound of answering of victory, or singing of victory, or perhaps shouting. I checked out the Septuagint, and the Greek is like leading. So ve'ein kol anot chalusha, and it is not the sound of whatever the verb is designating here. Let's just go with maybe shouting of chalusha, of defeat. Continuing on. Da, kol, da, anot, anochi, shomer. Kol. Sound of ranot. Now here we have a slightly different version of the same verbal root. Up above we had kal, anot and anot. Now we have pl. You notice there's a dagesh in the noon. Anot. So this is probably PL from Anan number 4. The PL is like to sing praise. So it is Kol Anot, the sound of singing praise. Anochi Shomer. I Shomer. This is a participle agreeing with the noun. So literally this means Anochi, I, Shomer, a hearing one. But we understand it as I hear. Let's go through again. Try to translate before I do. All right? Any comments or questions? Sorry if you hear the loud kitties. It's kind of loud right now. Vayomer. Then he said, Da ein, da kol, da anot gedora. Ein, there is not. Kol, a sound of anot, singing or shouting of gevurah, of victory, like greatness. Ve'ain, and there is not the kol, a sound of the anot, singing or shouting of chalusha, defeat. The kol, the anot, so that's the PL one. A sound of praising, like praising in song. Anochi, I, shomea, hear. And I will just read it one more time normally now, for those who do not like the tones. Vayomer, ein kol ra'anot gevurah, ve'ein kol ra'anot chalusha. Kol ra'anot anochi shomea. They're praising something, right? Verse 19. Let's go ahead and scan it. Vayehi kasher karav el hamachane vayar et ha'egel umecholot. Let's stop here with the anachta because it's a long verse. Vayhi, and it was ka'asher, according to how or when, karav, kuf resh beit, karav, he approached or he drew near, el, aleph lamed, unto, ham machane, ham, the, machane, the camp, vayar. So this is actually a lamed hay verb, and we've lost the hay. We've lost the hay. So you would have had a hay here at the end. Right? So the verbal root is reish, aleph, hay, to see. But the hay went away. The yod tells us he, yar, he is seeing or he will see. But the vav conversive, the kind of neon green guy there, changes this to make it perfect. So instead of yar, he will see or he is seeing, it's incomplete, it changes it to perfect, i.e. complete. Vayal, vayal, and he saw, hira'ad, or then he saw. Et, aleph tav, we don't translate, the definite direct object marker. What did he see? Ha-egel, the egel, the calf. So terrible. And mecholot, dancing. It's like a round dance. Vayichal. Oh, okay, let's finish scanning actually. Vayichal af Moshe vayashlech miyadaiv et haluchot vayshaber otam tachat hahal. Okay. Hey, this concludes the first part of this teaching. If you want to watch the next 20 minutes, please head on over to my Patreon at patreon.com/Hebrew Literacy, and you can view that as a Sha'ar level or above member. Thank you so much for supporting what we do here. If you do enjoy the work, make sure to support it so that it can continue. Shalom, shalom. This is the end of part 1 from a 2-part video. This video was proudly Israeli made and edited. Am Yisrael Chai, Od Avinu Chai. Tikkun Olam, repair the world. Do your part to reduce suffering among humans and animals. Shalom.